Hi, and welcome to our video. If you're new here, my name is Roger, and I'm here with Tagg, and our channel focuses on affordable housing solutions for everyday people.
With a little elbow grease and a big vision, your dream home is totally within reach. Put in a little work, bring the creativity, and before you know it, you'll be kicking back in a place that's truly yours. Your dream home isn't just a wish, it's a DIY away.
Okay.
Especially,
We're, I'm
we're
sorry, we're
live, huh?
live.
Okay. All right. So, welcome to people who are watching our video. Today, we're taking a look at a house in Parsons, Tennessee. The address is 670 Virginia Avenue South. And again, Parsons, Tennessee. This is a single family home. It's for sale for $59,500. It's a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath home that is 1,386 square feet. So decent size. It's on 0.34 acres, so slightly more than 1/3 of an acre. It was built in 1948. And let's see, what do we got here? Something like 20 umpteen pictures. So I'll turn it over to you to let us take a look at the house. Take it
Oh,
away.
okay. I like what I see so far. And this little porch here, it's really cute. I think I would take those rails off and just have it as a walk up, or at least one, just to make it a little lighter. Oh, wider. Sorry, not lighter. Not like you can carry your own self up the stairs. Maybe plant or maybe extend the steps on both sides. But other than that, I mean, I think the outside looks really nice. It has potential to have some nice shrubbery around the outside of it to give it some balance. And the roof looks great. Of course, you know, you always want to get that inspected. And moving on here. Oh, great view. Okay, so it looks like you have plenty of elbow room between neighbors like that. Um, Greenery. I like the fact that this back area is already clear, so you don't have to worry about cutting down any trees if you're a homesteader just looking to create a outdoor grocery store. That's what I call it. And anything you'd like to add before we move on to the
No,
interior? No?
no, just go ahead. I'll
Okay.
save my comments for my turn later.
Okay. Never heard a man say that before, but 2 thumbs up. So,
Zing.
yeah. Before we move on to the kitchen, we're going to wish the birthday boy a happy birthday. Today is his birthday. Roger,
Who is that?
happy birthday. I'll spare you the birthday song. And I think the
Thank
public would also like to
I'm
spare
sure
that as well. They don't want to hear me
they
sing.
would.
But as you know, if you've seen any of our previous videos, the kitchen and the bathrooms are a top priority for me. And so I'm liking the spacious kitchen that I'm seeing right now. You have the countertop taking up this whole back wall, it looks like. Um, this is where an oven would go, of course. You know, I don't see a dishwasher, but that's okay. You can put one on there. Maybe this is it over here. I'm not really sure.
It is, yeah.
But this is, I mean, as is. I mean, of course, you know, you want to put your own signature on it. Definitely do some ceiling work here, repair or new ceiling. It just depends on what your vision is for the type of lifestyle you lead when it comes to the kitchen. But so far, I'm liking what I see here. I think I could move into this home and start working on it without getting the EBGBs, you know. So here's a better view of the kitchen. It's spacious. You can get an island right here, or eat-in kitchen, you know, buffet style table, or one large table / island. It just depends on what you like. Just creating the vision here. Let's jump on over to the bathroom, and loving this nice huge window. I think I would have this frosted simply because it is right there in front of the toilet with a extremely long reach to the toilet paper holder. I mean, that would be a sight to see from your neighbors looking from the outside in. Someone who's 5 but nothing like me would struggle in that kind of situation. So the bathroom looks as though it needs to be updated, you know, something that fits your lifestyle. I do like the fact that it has a shower tub combination already in there. It looks like it's some type of kit, but you know, you can always renovate this, make it a stand-in shower or different kind of bath. Put in some double sinks here. It says that there's 2 bathrooms, so moving on. Oh, this is the other bathroom. Okay, so this must be a smaller bathroom here, a half
It's
size.
got, sorry to interrupt, it's got 1.5 baths.
1.5 bath. Okay. Well, from our previous videos, you would know that I like a double sink in one main bathroom here. And I like the fact that the bathrooms have a window. Both of them do. The kitchen as well. So moving on, we're going to jump over to 14 more pictures. This looks like a living area. Could be close off the kitchen. I'm not really sure. Without a floor plan, could be a dining room. I don't know. But it's a nice size room. Floors look to be decent. A little TLC. Need some wall repair work here, or with the price point being the way it is, you can take it all the way down to studs, down to the studs, work on some central and AC heating and cooling. Here's another view of that same window. Okay, so this is a front door. So this would be a living area. Great picture window. I like it. The room is kind of long. I like a square room versus a rectangle, but it is doable, and you can set it up having a little small foyer here and then rearranging the furniture where it gives you the feeling that it is a square room. Here we have the kitchen again. And I'm assuming that this is a back door, back exterior door. Not really sure what this is here without a floor plan, but maybe it could be a laundry room. Maybe it can be changed into a laundry room if it's a big closet. Don't really know for sure. This is a bedroom, of course, with a closet, floors, TLC, same thing. The walls look like they're in decent condition. So does the ceiling. So you can spend money elsewhere, maybe updating the electrical system without having that huge mortgage price above you. Of course, you know, I would finish out the floors, pull up this carpet, and add my own little signature of beauty and color. But this looks nice. Eventually, this popcorn ceiling would have to come down for my taste. And here we go. We have a, looks like a utility room. This little unit here looks like it's been updated. Of course, you know, you definitely want to get everything inspected. With the price point the way it is, you have plenty enough money to do so. These are nice bedrooms. How many bedrooms do we have?
3.
3 bedrooms. Okay. This is pretty nice. maybe this is an attic. Not really sure.
It is, yeah.
Oh, okay. This looks like it's a stair case into the attic. You can create some type of living area up here or an office. Probably an office, since we don't know how short these ceilings are. Since you sit in the office, you don't have to really worry about your head. I like this. This is a nice property. I'm not going to take up too much time. Just going to jump over to the street view.
Okay.
I really don't see any walls that I would take down as in a move-in, maybe over time, but I think the house has good bones. Nice strong structure. Oh, look like there's a little roof repair.
Something going on there.
Yeah, something's going on. So let's have a look at your neighbors. Neighborhood doesn't look too busy.
No, it looks like a quiet street.
Looks like a quiet street. Yes. Okay. We got a commercial size garage here. That's fine. So what I look for in a neighborhood is mostly busyness. Neighbors come and go. I don't get stuck on the busyness that some people might feel is too busy for their what their neighbor has going on in their yard. People come and go. Property values change. Of course, you know that by the condition of the real estate market we're currently in. I like this home. I like it. So I'm going to turn it over to you, Roger, and we're going to start here at the exterior.
Sounds good. So I like you. I like the fact that the you've got a covered porch area to walk into the house with. I can see a chimney in the roof, so I didn't see signs of a wood burning fireplace, but I hope that's what it's there for. I do have curiosity about those 3 blue stakes, I guess, to the right of the front yard. I wonder what those are about. I'd want to know the answer to that when we do our due diligence. Would you move ahead? All right, I like the aerial view. You can see, I guess, at the edge or the end of the driveway, what might be a single car garage there. It's a little hard to tell, a little unsure, but I think that's what's going on with it. Can we move on to another photo? All right, I guess kind of the back here. I think this is the kitchen windows that we're seeing, because I think it was 3 panes across that, or three windows, I guess, across that sink area and counter. That really looked great. Anyway, moving ahead. Okay, nothing really comment on here. Moving ahead some more. Oh, I do want to give you props for noticing how there's plenty of room to get the garden going, and for your what'd you call it, a outdoor grocery store?
Yes.
I like that. I don't remember hearing you say that before. That's pretty clever. So moving
nature's groceries.
Groceries. All right, so we've got a nice spacious kitchen. It's funny, the only appliance that we can see is one we don't see very often on homes at this price point. It's the dishwasher. So you're going to have to bring your own stove, bring your own fridge. And I've kind of gotten into the habit of with dishwashers, when you move into a house that has one, I don't know if everybody knows this, maybe everybody does, but it's kind of newer to me. You want to clean the filter that is in every dishwasher just to get the other people's, smidge out of your dishwasher. So you're only, washing with your own, filter contaminants. Another thing too is on Amazon you can buy dishwasher cleaning tablets that you can clean your dishwasher by running a cycle with these as well. Just, to kind of take other people's cooties out of your dishwasher when you move into your own house. Anyway, enough about that. Golly, it seemed, I can't believe I just said golly, but it does seem like these cabinets are so low at the top, and there's very little space between the countertop and the bottom of the cabinets. I'd want to try to do something about that. Maybe not right away, but it would definitely be a goal of mine. Anyway, so moving on. So this is our half bath. I thought it was pretty funny the way you said that's such a stretch to receive or to access or reach that TP dispenser. But you know what I think I would want to try and do with this room is flip that vanity and the sink to the other wall where the mirror is. I'm not sure if the room will permit it, but it just seems like it would work better for the half bath here. Anyway, that's all I've got to say about this. Oh,
I didn't
go ahead.
Sorry to interrupt, but I did not notice how the sink and the mirror was arranged when I went through this photo. Yeah, I would flip it, or even just change it out to a pedestal sink and turn it where, the handles are under the mirror itself. Because this is a nice tile in here. I wouldn't really want to ruin that,
Right. It looks like it's full walls of tile. So if you did switch to the pedestal, then it'd make them exposed or visible, I guess. The only thing is you'd probably have to move your hot and cold supply lines and perhaps the drain. Having the pedestal facing the mirror, but the supply and the drain come from the other wall may present some extra challenges, but maybe it wouldn't be so bad. That's definitely, when you're there, take a look at it and make your own decision as an owner.
Yeah. Or you can, if you have any type of handyman skills, or if you do construction yourself, you can create a vanity that will adjust to a right angle without having to move the supply lines, just slide the box on this one.
That's a good call. Yeah. Oh, and before we move away from it, I was thinking how one of the houses that we had fixed up had a similar situation with access to the TP. So didn't we just have a stand with rolls stacked up on it that sat on the floor within reach of the toilet?
Yes, it was a stand. Yeah, that we had.
That's an option too. So you don't have to reach quite so far. I mean, I know why they put it there, because they attach it to the wood, so they wouldn't have to drill into the ceramic tile.
Yeah.
But I want to look past that, and I want to find an alternative. Anyway, let's move on to the full bath. I kind of like it. I'm usually not a fan of what I think are fiberglass walls, which I believe maybe is going on here. So maybe I would keep it, maybe I wouldn't. But I do think you're making the right call with the switch to, instead of having a long sink with a single bowl, trying to make it perhaps just a little bit longer and having two sinks there instead. I think I like the mirror / medicine cabinet and the light over it. But because of the angle, I can't really make out for sure what's going on with it. But it does look kind of vintage retro. And you know me, I usually embrace that sort of thing. So that would be another one where you'd have to make the call in real life when you're there and can see it and make your own decision. So that's all I've got to say about the bathroom. Oh, and before we go away, or no, we can go away. But that shower curtain, it's kind of yikes for me.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that's just because I'm a boy, and um, yeah, it doesn't say Transformers or NASA or Hot Rod or any of those things. So yeah. Anyway, now I'm done with the bathroom. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
All righty. So to me, this kind of looks like a living room, and I know the next photo, if it follows the way I thought, is the same room, different view. I'm thinking in the top right corner of this second photo, though, that may be a attic access. One of those pull down uh, doors with stairs. Maybe, maybe not. But I do like the windows in the living room, especially the one over there by the front door. That's very nice. So moving on, I guess. Back to the kitchen again. So this, we're not in sync here yet this morning, folks. But we've got, space where we add our stove in, add our refrigerator to finish out our kitchen. And one of the things I did notice when we saw the other view of the kitchen, something's going on with this ceiling. I noticed a different color near the light on both of the lights in the kitchen. And you can see it a little closer here with the one light that's closer to the top of the photo, and the other light that's a little further away. You can tell it's not exactly the same color, and you can see kind of a seam there too where it's slightly different color. Again, I'd want to address whatever may be necessary, and then get it all painted the same color so that it looks nice, something I want to live in. And I guess that's all I really want to say about the ceiling. This hallway here, I think you're going the right way with this doorway here. And I think it's the camera that's making it look longer than it really is, because a door that looks as wide as this one does probably would bang into the wall when you try to open it, or just about anyway. I think this is a normal width hallway with what appears to be an extra wide door. Anyway, so hopefully you can open this door and find a washer and dryer space behind it. That's my hope. Anyway, one of our bedrooms here, I'm thinking. Can't really say much about it. I think we can see the opening to the closet on the right. Ceiling looks okay. The walls look okay. It may not require a lot of work. Let's move ahead to another photo, which I think this is probably the same space. So now we can see the closet space a little better. Not much more to comment on from me. Moving along. I've mentioned before in previous videos, but for folks that haven't heard me say it, I cannot stand popcorn ceilings. I may not even be able to live here with this, surviving them. And of course, I think the carpet would have to go as well. The walls look okay. Maybe they need a fresh coat of paint. But yeah, that's just me. So let's move ahead. Maybe the last bedroom. This is probably the second view of the last photo that we saw. Same stuff applies. Not much more to say about it. Okay, so I guess this is our utility room. Maybe we've got washer dryer connections here. I'd have to take the drywall down from the wall behind all this and route this drywall into the wall so that we've got supply lines for the water heater and hopefully supply lines to a washer and dryer. I just don't like this at all. I'd be concerned. I'd be concerned that exposure to the room or and not having it enclosed in the wall would make it prone to damage. And when you break a water line, you've got to get that water shut off quick, or you've got a bad situation. Anyway, those are my comments about this room. Okay, honestly, I think this is the very first bedroom view that we saw. Floor looks okay. The walls look okay, except for this spot over here, kind of next to on the right. Maybe you're gonna be wanting to put a fresh coat of paint on this bedroom. I don't know. That's all I got to say. All right. Okay, so second view of the previous room. All right, here's our hallway. I guess I had to do a repair on the flooring at one point. Some maybe
So,
it needs. Oh, go ahead.
sorry, Roger. I just.
I'm out of words. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I'm kind of questioning what happened to the ceiling up here. I mean, usually you see some type of molding around the side, but this looks like planks.
Kind of looks like a drop ceiling. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think I would be removing that and seeing what's going on up there.
Yeah, I think an inspection would be necessary. If it's okay, if it's not, because it's one of the smaller spaces in the house. I mean, hallways typically are not very wide and not very long. I think we need to go back to drywall with the ceiling. Again, you know, that's the sort of thing that's determined more by budget than just about any other thing.
Right.
What's after this? The attic space, where I kind of like what they did, you know. To be honest, it looks like 3 or 4 different colorations, but you know, it's natural wood.
Yeah.
So I certainly would not be wanting to try to paint it. I'd just be embracing the different colors of the wood.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think I'd be trying to get my lighting on the ceiling. I'm not sure how difficult that would be. Kind of looks like a fluorescent fixture at the top of the short wall there on the left.
I think room ceiling overhead clearance is the issue with this room here, because here's a light fixture right here. So it would be nice to know the dimensions of this room and where the staircase is leading from. I mean, if it's in that hallway with the one that we just came from, this one here, if this is it here, I would think about taking out this wall here and just creating
stairway
go up the up towards the attic. Just have a staircase if that's the situation. But I can't imagine that this light here would be an access point if this is a pull down to go to the roof. I mean, from the outside of the pictures, it looks as though where this window is near it would be an exterior wall. So
right,
yeah, in the hallway, it really wouldn't work. So I'm just really curious where this starts from.
Well, you know, it could be behind the camera of this photo of the hallway, perhaps.
Behind the camera. Okay.
You know how sometimes we get 2 different views of a room from 2 different ends of it. So the unshown view of the hallway would be behind the camera.
Okay.
So maybe that's what's going on. But to be honest, what I saw of the ceiling in the living room actually made me think that that's the access to um, the attic. You know, it
Mhm.
looked like they had the kind of trim that's usually around doors and baseboards things.
Right. It's in this photo right here.
Right. Yeah.
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 And here's
So I
next.
don't know if I'm right, but it's probably one of those two. It's probably there or in the hallway portion that we cannot actually see. But
Okay.
so that's all I've got to really say about the house. I hand it back to you to close us out.
Okay. Well, we've already looked at the street view of it all here, and I just think this price point is great. And that pretty much wraps up what we got going on today.
Hi, guys. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you.
Love the house in today's video and want to take a closer look at it? No problem. The address is waiting for you in the notes below. And please keep your comments, ideas, and suggestions coming. A little about us. We're not realtors, we're not real estate pros, and we're definitely not house flippers. We're just two people who've bought, sold, and spruced up several homes over the past 20 years. Call it the School of Hard Knocks degree in home ownership. Typically, we live in a place for about 5 years before moving on to the next adventure. So if you're into real, no-nonsense home insights, you're in the right place. Hey, for sale by owner sellers, we know selling on your own can be a hassle, so let us help you get the word out. Drop your listing link in the comments and let's get some extra eyes on it. Oh, and a quick pro tip for sellers. Keep your exterior photos seasonally fresh. No one wants to see snow-covered rooftops in July. And happy selling.
The next time you're on the hunt for a mortgage lender, don't overlook your local options. Skip those big box mortgage companies and their sneaky fees and go with someone who actually cares about you, not just your loan. It's all about people helping people and keeping money flowing right back into the community. Shop smart, stay local, and we'll catch you next week.